Now, just to be clear, doctors aren't saying that kids have to give up Halloween candy.
Well, we're not saying give it up. And I'll show you, even right here in our home, we have candy. My wife brought it to my attention. We'll be distributing candy to children in our neighborhood. So we're not saying give it up. But what we are advising our parents to do is practice moderation as far as the candy, helping their children to not eat all the candy on the night of Halloween, but just practice that moderation. And also remember, I have to just throw that in there, safety, safety, safety. Number one tip, don't allow children to go trick-or-treating without an adult supervising at all times. They can get hit by a car, they can be kidnapped. So many things can happen. Let's always have that adult with them, but it's okay to go trick-or-treating, have a great time, just moderation, just less.
I tell you, you're making me really hungry with that Kit Kat bag you're showing up to the camera. Well, what are the long-term health risks of eating too much sugar?
Right. And you know, I want to bring up some research that just got published just a couple of weeks ago, and it notated that a lot of individuals have been found to be addicted to ultra-processed foods. That includes your candy, your potato chips, all those things that are just so yummy, 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 those sweet pleasures. Up to 14% of adults and up to 12% of children are finding to have addictive qualities to these candies. So if you eat a lot of candy, you know, it causes the increase in dopamine. You feel really good, and then you have the low and you want it again, and it can be something to be considered. But also, if you eat a lot of candy, you can store a lot of fat. You can become heavier, and it can cause somebody to become obese, and that can lead to diabetes, heart disease, and so on and so on. So it's so important that we watch that candy intake and practice moderation.
So what is your advice to parents who want their kids to cut back on candy, but still they want to enjoy, want their kids to enjoy Halloween at the same time?
Well, I actually did a little bit of investigative reporting myself today.
Oh, good.
If the candy is sealed, you can take it to your local Boys and Girls Club, and they'll accept it. They'll inspect it for safety. But that's one thing that you can do, because some children, like you said, can collect a lot of candy, and it's going to be hard for them to consume all that candy. So you can donate it to organizations like the Boys and Girls Club so they can distribute it out. But just moderation. For instance, these Kit Kats, I probably wouldn't let the child have more than 1 or 2 a day. Yeah. You don't want to just let them have the whole bucket in the bedroom. They'll be up all night, the stomach hurts, and they'll be irritable, and the research has shown that they can have problems in school. So moderation, but have fun, and remember safety.
Dr. Quinn, one personal question. What was your favorite Halloween costume?
My favorite Halloween costume is always Freddy Krueger. I don't know what's this thing about Freddy Krueger. And I'll be talking about that tomorrow morning. Look, I got to get a promo about night terrors and nightmares, which is actually a medical diagnosis. So Freddy Krueger, watch out.
All right. Thank you very much. And have Melissa save me a Kit Kat.
Happy Halloween.
Not the whole bag. Yeah, thank you. Next on 12 News, Congress is working